Now electric thing is wavy. Don't like that. You know, I think next week I'm just going to record this the old style. I'm just going to do my commentary while I'm recording. I don't know. This was really great when I first started doing the commentary after, but I don't know, it's gotten kind of old. Now I kind of miss doing it the other way. There are pros and cons to both approaches. I'll probably go back and forth as one gets old. Door.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
You do that, Barry. I'm gonna kick some things.
Be careful, Al!
Oh, that's true. I should be careful. What was I thinking? I wasn't being careful at all. Barry's just showing he cares. Thank you, Barry. You're a good friend. Where do I go now? Ah, stairs.
Open, okay?
That guy took a lot of shots. It's probably the strongest single human enemy I've fought in the game. Looks wavy out there, maybe. Anybody gonna jump out at me here? Heavy duty lantern.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah.
Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff.
Which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but...
Definitely, Pat.
Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Sure thing, Pat. Stairs. That makes sound effects good.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Notice how I'm never looking. I'm almost never looking in the direction I'm supposed to in any game I'm playing. Once they start talking or the music gets special, because my instinct is always to look in the direction I'm not supposed to look at first, so I don't miss anything. But then I miss the thing that you're supposed to see by default.
Got to be kidding me.
Oh, that's not good. Time for another vehicle showdown. This time I know how to defeat it. Last time I didn't realize I had to put my light at the thing. Very close to death. Oh! And it's out. These guys are full of so many great facts. Why are we killing them? It's like a message. It's like a theme against knowledge. Let's kill all the people who have knowledge. You know, this guy knows how many pigs and cows there are in the world. There was a guy earlier talking about vitamins or something. Like way earlier. Much earlier in the game. And not going after people's daughters. You know. It's all good stuff. And I walked this direction because I didn't realize I was supposed to go the other direction. But if I knew that, I probably would have walked this direction anyway. Because, as I've said many times, you always go the direction you're not supposed to go. But I thought, actually, this was the direction I was supposed to go. And I went that way right off the bat, so I broke my own rule. I'm a rule breaker. Call me Mr. Inconsistent. Run, Alan, run.
Al? Is that you out
I
there,
had to
buddy?
find a key to get Barry out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
And this was a moment I was particularly grateful for
What's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my
for-
allergies.
quest markers. Things that tell you where to go. I got scared there for half a second, like, oh my gosh, did I miss a key somewhere? Where am I going to find a key?
Let's go, man.
You know, I just fought off like a horde of enemies and, you know, maybe getting tired
We're
here
gonna
a
have to
little.
work together to open this gate, Al.
All right, I'll keep going with you.
Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there.
Yeah, I've been there
This
already.
farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
See, I walked this direction before, Barry. I walked all the way over here. Because I totally forgot about you.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
And there's a chainsaw I figured was going to be inside of me pretty soon. Old gods know the truth. Let's just search around the house for giggles. Wow, that was a pathetic giggle. Sounded more like a Quagmire giggle, except just not there. Not quite there. I don't watch a lot of Family Guy, in case you're wondering. I've just seen enough of it to... Actually, it was more of a Peter Griffin giggle, I guess. Now, Giggity Giggity was the Quagmire. Yeah, see, this is the proof
Lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
that I don't watch a lot of Family Guy.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out.
Yeah, you see, I
but
thought
was
that
sure I could fix
I
that
didn't
at the
realize
fuse
that
box.
pressing B was what triggered that statement. I thought it was just trying
You
to...
know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Old gods know the truth. See, the light is drowning it out. I have to go around it in
Yeah.
order to
I don't
see what's
think
going
they
on.
keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
Yeah, whenever Barry comes around, hide your kids, hide your wife. He thinks those guys are awesome.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Ooh. Is it all about to come together? It's the
Come on,
foos
Al,
box.
let's get the lights on, huh?
It's a nice little shot right there.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course, we need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Well, you know that's not going to work out well. Does it ever work out well?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
I have never been drunk. Sometimes I wonder what it would be like. But people tell me it's not worth it. I've never even been buzzed. Yeah, a giant cutout of me would creep me out too. It's just standing there judging me.
Damn it.
I'm not in control of Alan here. I'm a disembodied spirit.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Bird leg cabin.
Alice? Alice!
We're about to get revelation here. I was kind of very interested in seeing what would happen.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
It's all coming together. Been waiting for this for a long time.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.